Hey all, so I've been playing Diablo 4 since the early access release, and honestly, I've been enjoying it so much. So I'm quite happy to tell you that this video is actually sponsored by Diablo. Now, even though it is sponsored, I just want to clarify that I'm going to be completely honest about the game. And I also want you to know that the video is spoiler free. Actually, there is a clip of me slaying the final boss. So what actually is Diablo 4? What is an action RPG? This game is basically a dungeon crawler, hack and slash, spell spamming, monster killing game. And your goal quite simply is to quest, kill stuff, level up, collect loot, upgrade your character, look good of course, and then blitz bosses. And then collect more loot. That's it. So as for your character, there's 5 classes to choose from. You could pick a rogue with daggers, a sorcerer with spells, a necromancer with skeletons, a druid that can shapeshift, or this guy. This is Bob. Nah, this is a barbarian. So as you can see, the style is very dark and gruesome. There is a lot of blood, but the gameplay is actually bright and vivid. And what I mean by that is that your characters have a lot of abilities, right? And it's just satisfying the way they light up the battlefield as you delete the monsters. This game can be played solo or with friends. It's more fun in a group, but I've mostly been playing solo. If you're interested in Diablo 4, click my link in the description to download the game. Massive thank you if you do. However, if you're unsure about the game, hopefully this video will help you decide if you want to play it. So let me talk you through my experience with the game so far. When it came to making my character, the first class I picked was a rogue. If I was a fighter, I wouldn't be at the barber's, dude. I'd be fighting monsters. So my hair would be long, I'd have a beard. Yeah, that beard is kind of badass. Markings could be cool. I actually like this. Fresh blood. Oh, damn, dude, he's been fighting. That looks so good. So yeah, I made my rogue and gave him a serious name and we set off. It's just my bull. My first encounter involved me stabbing a wolf in the butt.
Gotcha!
And then we reached a town. There's a woman explaining that there's a monster terrorizing everyone, and my character just says, "Don't worry about it, I've played Diablo 3. So we travel north and I enter these ruins where the monster lies. The combat in this game starts off pretty simple, but it feels good, you know? I fragged some enemies, but then we hit a little hiccup. Had to whip out the galaxy brain. Wait, these guys are coming back to life? What is this sorcery, man? Oh, we gotta kill the big dude. He just came in like heroes never die, you know? Here, I just hit level 4, probably world first, and everyone knows that when you level up, you have to do a little spin for good luck. Level 4. So eventually we found the monster, the first boss or mini boss, I don't know. We're just line of sighting him a bit, you know, peeking the corners. Learned that from Hanzo, baby. And after about 100 arrows, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Wait. See, we're at full health. Oh! I then head back to town, and once I reach the pub, I let them know that we took care of the monster, and of course, they're very happy. Now we're getting pissed. Oh, they poisoned me. Really? I just killed the monster that was terrorizing their town and they spiked my juice? Wow. Excuse my language, but what the actual fudge cake is going on? Like, yeah, they didn't even properly put me in the carriage. My legs are hanging off. We get taken into this shed, right? And I'm sure this guy's gonna murder us, but then a player on my team comes in and uses his ultimate. Pretty lucky. Yo, that's what it's about, dude. When you have a good player on your team, the match becomes so much easier. Let's be real. Dude, I would duo with you, but I'm knocked out. Okay, I'm up. Once we come to, I start slaying again, and I'm testing one of my new abilities here. Oh, let's use my ability. Scatter arrow, do you see that? After that, just my bow throws up. No wonder, it's been a rough day. We just threw up, let's go. So I played this rogue for another hour, but then I ended up making a new character. This is how it went. First, I got scared of some spiders. Oh my god, I hate spiders, dude. You don't get it. It literally gives me the heebie-jeebies. I finally found the daytime. Oh, this looks nice. I like daytime. I unlocked a new ability that sounded like a sniper. Look, let's round them all up and just take them all out with our intervention. Ah, see that? I discovered how incredibly large the map is. Revealing the area, nice. The game do be large. Oh my gosh, it's massive, dude. Don't say that's what she said. I found a crossbow, heavy crossbow. Yeah, look how good our bow looks. Yeah, that's what it's about. And while we're questing, of course, I'm making dad jokes.
The jam must be deeper down.
The jam? We making a sandwich? So this is when I started to get excited about the talent trees. It's pretty cool. Daggers? Pfft, I ain't a loser. I don't use daggers. Shadow step. Become unstoppable and quickly move through the shadows to stab your victim. Now, I'm thinking that it might actually be cool to use daggers. I am really bad at following storylines, so when I got asked about the plot, I just made something up. There's this chick called Lilith, and the story is like, it's about you trying to get with Lilith romantically. Oh! That's Lilith, dude.
Lilith.
Yeah, we found her on Tinder. We're trying to get a date. And for some reason, I thought it would be funny if I just randomly hated on any class that wasn't the one I was playing. Oh, hey, buddy. You just missed the whole show, dude. I was here farming this by myself. That guy's a sorcerer. Yeah, I bet he's sitting there putting all his points in intelligence, doing all his dumb spells. What a nerd. By the way, did you know that Roadhog is in this game? Oh, it's Roadhog! What the heck? I actually think the idea of Roadhog originated from Diablo, so yeah. Eventually, we got to another boss or mini-boss, and just like the first boss, it was easy breezy, like barely an inconvenience for my rogue. Oh, I have no potions? I could die. Oh, this is actually difficult. Oh my gosh, we could die. Oh my gosh. Help me. I have no potions. Oh my god. I used all my potions. Can I heal myself? Oh, I died. So after we beat this part of the game, I decided to make a new character, a new class. And I ended up choosing a barbarian. I gave him a serious name, of course. And do you remember the first boss? I just stood there and tanked it. Like I was hacking and slashing, dual wielding. I was swinging my hammer across the floor and I felt like, yeah, this is more my style. So from this point, I'm gonna fast forward through the game much quicker. My character gets way more powerful and the gameplay gets increasingly more epic. You will see. So while you're questing, ever so often you'll come by these shrines that give you a buff, and it feels super overpowered, but it's only temporary. This shrine made my barbarian go ham and summon holy arrows. By the way, this is when I realized you could use emotes.
This will be your last stupid mistake.
So I just hit level 13 and I found this side quest. There was a woman explaining that her husband had left in the middle of the night and that she heard him talking to another woman. And I mean, we all know where this is going, right? The dude's having an affair. Anyway, they ran into the forest and she wants Donkey Kong to help her confront them. So I take her into the forest, but to be honest, I got sidetracked by this cave. In the cave, I'm testing out some of my new abilities. This one's called Leap and Ground Stomp. And I like that the names are relatable, you know, instead of like Super Ultra Instinct Berserker Pile Drive, it's just called Punch. In the cave, I get sidetracked again by my talent trees, and this time I spent a good 5 minutes coming up with a combination of abilities that could stun. So now my basic attack stuns, I've got a ground stomp that stuns, I've got this new kick that knocks enemies back and if they get knocked into the terrain, they get stunned, and finally this ability called the Super Deluxe Hammer Ground Swipe, it can also stun. Just kidding, I forgot what this one's called. So right now, the gameplay is getting more chaotic by the second, and I just hit level 15, which is very low. But anyway, guess what? We're back in the talent tree. Most of the abilities have these extra branches where you can change how they function, right? For example, the kick ability, I modified it so that it had no knockback or stuns, but instead it does a ton of damage. And I called this build the boot to the face. So it was really funny to me that I'm wielding these deadly weapons that hit for about 70 damage, but I can just boot them in the face for 600. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We were on this side quest to help the lady catch the man who was having an affair. Well, I found them. Yeah, it turns out he wasn't cheating. In fact, the woman on the right had chained him up and skinned him alive. And honestly, even though I expected Diablo to be dark and twisted, I was surprised. So we followed the woman who did this, and it turns out she was a demon.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
So I continue to explore, right, and I'm popping off with my boot to the face ability. Like, I'll boot anything. A wolf, I boot it. A tree, I boot it. You know how they have looter shooter games? I was playing our looter booter. Later that day, Kat and James finally got online, so we grouped up, did some dungeons, and I was kind of excited to show off my boot ability. That's the kick, look. Oh my god, I just hit 1,200. Somebody's dead! No. So from here on out, I'm getting more powerful and the combat is just getting more fun. I think around level 20 to 25 you unlock your ultimate abilities, basically super abilities on a long cooldown. On a barbarian, the first one literally makes you explode from rage and it grants you a ton of buffs.
It's like when you scream at a goat and it just like falls down.
Yeah, it's when a goat gets scared and it just goes stiff. In this clip, I got jumped by some skellies, but I was like, nah, bruh, you don't get it. I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me. The second ultimate has 3 separate attacks, allowing your barbarian to perform a combo like you're playing Soul Calibur. And the third ultimate allows you to call upon 3 ancients that fight for you. This is my favorite because they quite simply just delete everything on your screen. That's it. By the way, did you know that you can pet dogs in this game? 10 out of 10.
Hello. Greetings. Greetings.
However, you cannot pet the pigs.
Look. No.
So around level 30, I start to find legendary gear. And what makes them legendary is that they have a strong perk. For example, this legendary sword, you deal 60% increased damage to stunned enemies. Well, damn, bro, sign me up! I switched over to my stun build and I started going ham. Like, I became determined to increase my one-shot damage. What?
All right, here goes.
Oh my god. At the time, I was hyped by 4K, but later on, I'm hitting like 20K. And I've seen people hitting like 1 million, so I don't know. Oh! There's a slide right there. Look.
Yeah, you can slide.
I'm excited. Whee! Now, so far, you might be thinking, wow, this game looks super easy, but honestly, that's just the magic of editing. While I was questing and leveling, I did die. I died a lot. I remember at one point I got bullied by these giant boars. Oh! What the? I die?
Did you die again?
Dude, this area is like kicking my ass. Like I've even respec so I have a shield, and I'm just like getting one shot. Dude. I still haven't repaired. So here I am, I've been grinding a bit, I'm level 44, I'm in this dungeon fighting humanoid goats, and another legendary drops. Oh baby! Enemies damaged by the kick will explode if they're killed within the next 2 seconds. And I'm like, yo, we have come full circle, back to where it all started. So I respec to my boot to the face build, and I test it out. And oh my gosh, the clip will speak for itself. Oh my god. By the way, I wanted to talk briefly about the story. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the cutscenes are awesome. Like, the visuals are good, the voice acting's good, the music's good, and the characters are intriguing. You'll see for yourself. I just so happened to take off my armor before this cutscene, so I was naked when I met Andrewjrt, who's this rogue angel.
This is how you choose to approach me.
And remember, you are small, wonderfully small. The seeds we have sown will bear fruit. Gulrun will be reborn and so...
Right, is there PvP in the game? Yes, however, I don't really know much about it. The one thing I do know is that my barbarian absolutely slaps. My first encounter involved a necromancer, and I got a bit scared to be honest because these guys have a ton of minions and I wasn't even sure where he was, but we got him.
Wait, yeah, the enemy rules, which procs your bubble, and when you proc the bubble, it pushes him out and stuns him.
He's like, ooh. Up next, we had a rogue jump me from his mount. I don't even have a mount yet. Well, like, where'd you get the mounts? I was like, welcome to Pound Town, buddy. You just got a taste of reality. He just goes... So yes, Diablo 4 is genuinely good. My only gripe with the game so far is that there isn't enough accessibility options. It would be amazing if you could change the enemy health bar colors and the cursor color. So again, if you're interested in the game, click my link in the description to download it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what class you picked, and you better pick a barbarian or I'm gonna be upset. Just kidding. Thank you, Diablo, for sponsoring the video, and thank you for watching.